Previously on Yakuza 3 Remastered.
But this moment, we really gotta have this shit working. Oh my god, so, hey, how's it going? Hello, hello, can I be your grandpa for a day? Hello, oh, I vanished. What the hell, where'd he go? Weird people in this town. Seriously, what the, This is their payback for all the times I run into them. Is this lady's gonna phase out of existence after a while? And when she realizes she cannot longer, oh god!
And now back to Yakuza.
Hey, Nico.
Yeah?
What's that? What's what? Tire drop! Oh!
NicoB! Back with some more Yakuza 3 Remastered. When we last left off, god damn it, son of a bitch, fuck. Oh, poor Rikia. Poor freaking Rikia. He died, and he died in a way that I'm still kind of pissed about, all right? I'm still pissed about that shit. Why do they have to... It's like, this isn't the only time either that Kiryu has, like, seemingly walked away from a bad guy when they're, like, still able to do something to kill him, you know? And I'm just, like, pissed because they, like, left his guns lying next to him. I don't know. I would have felt better if he'd, like, had, like, a secret gun that he had, like, in around his leg or something. I mean, I still would have been pissed, but I would have been less pissed because, like, okay, well... He didn't pat him down. I probably then would have said, well, they should have restrained the guy. I don't know. I just wish that Ricky had died in a way that didn't feel like Kiryu's dumb mistake, you know? But I guess that's supposed to add to it, but it's still just like, fuck, man, come on. Or you know what? How about not having Ricky die at all, okay? Not having him die at all. If we're gonna really have to have him die because we can't have characters live for too long in this series, do it in like 3 games. And what made that scene so much more painful too was Kiryu's voice actor. Oh my god, man. His gut-wrenching cry was rough. It was fucking rough. It made that scene way more emotional than it already was. Same goes to Rikia too. Holy shit, dude. Died a fucking champ. Besides, it's hard not to get a little salty when like, sometimes it feels like the game just makes you love these characters just so it could kill them, right? Like, immediately. And that shit kind of, you know, rubs me the wrong way. They did the exact same thing with Shinji. And in a lot of ways, I actually think Rikia is a better Shinji. They characterized him and we didn't even further with him. I think made him a more interesting and engaging character. And then they're like, nah, he's dead. And sometimes it just feels cheap. Some cheap shit, Yakuza. But yes, if you didn't see my messages from before, I am sort of relatively back at this point. Bernie has been doing a lot better. I still need to have her get checked with the neurologist again. She's already gone one time and they just said continue with the medication. So I need to finish off her medication for this week. And then I'll bring her in the beginning of next week to get another checkup and see if she's, you know, totally better or if she needs surgery or whatever. I still don't know yet, but based on how she's reacting to the medication, she seems to be doing really well. Also, like I mentioned before, last episode was recorded before she started feeling badly, which is why I didn't really talk about it at all. But I do really appreciate, honestly, the very kind and very sweet comments that you guys left me last episode. Just to sort of along those same lines, last episode, Digital Daemon said, dude, you did need to get this to us, but it means a lot that you did. Stay strong, Nico. We love you. Thanks, man. That's incredibly kind. And honestly, he wasn't the only one. There was a lot of comments like that. It means more to me than you guys probably realize. So just thank you. Thank you so much for your kind words for myself and for Bernie. I'm really happy that she seems to be doing so much better and seeming like her usual loving self. And I'm going to just keeping her activity low and giving her medication and make sure that she hopefully gets all the way to, you know, fully recover. But Digital Daemon, and along with all the others, thank you so much for your incredibly kind words and your very sweet comment. And it is for that reason that you are our comment of the day. But we are getting down to the nitty gritty, guys. We are almost at the end of the game here. This is the final chapter. And we only have really 2 sub stories and then a Amon sub story. But I haven't been just slacking off, all right? Since I hadn't really been recording a whole lot last week, right? So I decided I was going to spend some of that time at least getting some of the shit that I need to get done in this game, and plus some other shit that I probably didn't need to get done because I needed something to do that was relatively productive, but didn't require a whole lot of thought, so I could make sure I could still keep a good eye on Bernie and make sure she's doing okay. So I went through and I completed a whole bunch of bullshit. Look at all these beautiful pink markers. That's right. Everything except for the minigames, because fuck that. Yes, even the food and drink. Okay, so let me explain. Let me explain my thought process here, all right? So yes, what I didn't have completed last episode was this,
this. Yeah, those 4 things. And the reason why I did the food one was because I was doing the heat action one. And the heat action one required me to go around and get all the correct heat actions, right? But I ended up getting the shit kicked out of me. So I was like, fuck it. I need to go heal myself at these places. I'll just get the food too. Why not? I know the item I get from this isn't worth it, but I was just like, screw it. More completion, because why not? And I got a trophy for it. But the heat action one, I actually was able to do all but one. And the other one I had to do actually required an upgrade. But this didn't really require any grinding either because I already pretty much leveled up. So it was the final heat action that I got from heat level 10, which was ultimate essence. And that's honestly, all the other heat actions that I did that I was still missing, which were about like, I think they were actually about like 20 to 30. It was actually significant, but they really weren't that like amazing, to be honest. They were all kind of the same level of like, oh, stepped on the dude's head, that's it. Some of them had some follow-up heat actions, but they were overall like, eh. But I do want to show you guys Ultimate Essence because I do think that one was kind of cool. But yeah, oh my god, some of these were fucking hard to get, actually. Some of these were like really specific. Like one where you had to push the guy down a stairs, and there weren't really too many good places to do that, so you had to like I had to go to the second floor of the food market. That was like the best place to do that. Other ones were like one that was also really hard until I figured out a trick to it was to grab a guy from the back of his head and throw and toss him into another dude that's lying on the ground. But getting into that position where the guy stayed on the ground, you could get behind another dude, grab him in the back of his head and throw him in there was fucking tough. Until I figured out that you could basically just grab a guy from the back of the head, then do a kick move while still holding that guy to someone else. It immediately knocks them to the ground, and then you could do the heat action. It made it so much easier. Oh, these were kind of nasty. You gotta found pliers, which by the way, you had to literally run around the city to find some of these items, like just lying around randomly. Thankfully, the guide online is insanely in depth and tells you where to find all this shit, but there's like one for pliers where this is just the regular heat action where you grab a guy by the head and like rip his tooth out, which I think we've done in other games. This one was kind of nasty. It was like, this is a counter move. So you do it when they're attacking you and you like pull one of their nails out of their hand. Ow. Oh, the rope one was kind of the rope one was so fucking annoying. There's like, I found one single piece of rope randomly in Okinawa, and then I just had to get behind a guy and fucking like strangle him, but it was surprisingly difficult to do. Like there really wasn't anything like super mind-blowing. I would have shown you guys otherwise, because I still think overall the heat action in this game, I don't think they're awful, and they definitely weren't as bad as I thought they'd be. But they still feel a bit more lacking compared to later games. Most of the cool ones that I did that I've already done up to this point, right? And a lot of it's like the Kamaki shit. Like this stuff was the best. There was actually a shotgun specific version too, but it's kind of the same thing as the handgun one where you just like knock the gun away and then kick him in the face. But the one I do want to show you guys is Ultimate Essence, an attack with immense power that belies simplicity. Legend has it that one punch can reform a man. So the way this one works is that you have to stun the person before you hit them with it, but you can't use the Kamaki parry, because if you do that, then you'll do the Dragon King Essence. So you just have to stun them another way. So and the most reliable way I found to do that was to just do a full combo, knock them to the ground, and then pick them up. It has to be a full combo though, otherwise they're not stunned. And then do it. Yeah, I think that's kind of it. But yes, I also did complete the Coliseum, so I fought all the opponents in there. I will say getting actually the hardest one to get honestly was some of the tag team ones. It was specifically, believe it or not, it was this one. Because this guy ended up getting, I ended up having to buff this guy, right? And I had to fight him again in the later rounds to get certain items to appear in the shop. And so after that, suddenly this round here became so fucking hard to win. This guy always ended up beating the shit out of me because he became so much more aggressive. Same goes for this nerdy guy, Kazuhiro Takeo. He also became a pain in the ass after he gets like powered up. He basically gets powered up, and it's not just like if you fight him in the super hard tourney. If you fight him anywhere from that point on, where he's always going to be more powerful. So yeah, that was this is the one that I struggled with trying to actually to win. I actually lost more than it shows here because I just ended up resetting every time I fucking like got the shit kicked out of me from him. But I ended up fighting all the opponents, all these dudes. And then I had to do the really annoying process of grinding out the points I needed to finish the weapon modding. This actually ended up being what really took me the most time. This took me probably a good, God, probably over 4 hours. I shit you not, to get the items that I needed, which was the rising dragon brooch, the other, I don't know, the like variety of dragon brooches, right? To make the last 3 weapons that I needed. And fuck, dude, it was such a pain in the ass. You just got so, like, how many points you got varied so much. And I think it was based on how the audience responded to you. And I found, like, the best way to get relatively consistent was to taunt, was to finish them with a heat action. And that's about it. It's like, the other one's like, try not to get hit. Well, that's kind of hard to do. Or get close to death and then beat him. Then that gives you a lot. I don't know. It's fucking weird, all right? I also recruited all the dudes for the tag team thing, but believe it or not, the original guy, the Russian dude who was like the boxer, he was still like the best one because he was like the only one that could actually stun lock opponents for you when you like basically just get them in a grab state. So if you get to like the last opponent, you just keep grabbing them, and he'll just keep punching them. Nobody else could do that. I couldn't get any of the other tag team partners to actually do what he did. Even though he had the least amount of health, he had like the best move. Dragon Knuckles, the Chinese Dragon Tonfa, and yeah, the Dragon Taiko 6. A strange roar emanates from these powerful sticks, which have unusual defensive qualities and have a really shit ton of fucking durability too. But yeah, those are the things that required like those specific items, and it cost like a grand total of like 300k. It was a pain in the ass to grind for him, but I did it. I fought so many fights. I think I looked at my my tourney thing, which by the way, maxed out, my maxed out like tourney stats was like legendary dragon, and I had like, I shit you not, like 400 wins. Like I know it's counting probably each individual fight itself, but that's still a fucking lot of fights in there. And after a while, like I said, I just kind of like listen to live streams while I just tiger drop dudes in the arena trying to grind out the points for it. And that's it. Yeah, I haven't gotten my rewards for any of these. And I did get calls for all of these, right? I got calls for the food, the heat, the Coliseum, and the weapon modding from Kaoru. I have not gotten it. That I say for you guys. So we're going to find out together. I have no idea if any of this shit's going to be worth it. It probably isn't. I probably just wasted all my time, but fuck me. I'll use whatever I can get against Joe Moan that I'm gonna fight here, all right? Oh yeah, another thing I've learned about the Beads of Good Fortune is, I swear to God, they take away almost every encounter on the map. It's actually insanely good. However, I'm gonna actually unequip it so I can show you guys the ultimate essence, because that move's kind of neat. All right, here's the dude. God, I've gotten so used to the faces of the dudes I beat up here. Good lord, this is the face of the Gunji Tachibana dude that I was fighting in the arena. That's literally him. He's forgotten. Yeah, lift him up. Here we go. Let me show you my power. The camera angles and the energy around it is what makes that move so awesome. It's basically just like the ultimate bitch slap. Belies the simplicity of just being a bitch slap. Yep, so that was the ultimate move you got from Ultimate Essence. And it's pretty cool, all right? Again, it has some of that flair, you know? Like, because in reality, like, what the later games do isn't so much like what Kiryu's doing is more epic. Like, I still have my step on a dude's face, right? Like, it's pretty much the same in every game, my curb stomp. It's the sound effects and the cinematography that sells it. And this game just feels slightly short of that. But there's still some good ones. There's still some good heat actions. And I did like the ultimate essence. That was kind of cool. Interesting, though. I didn't get my, that one heat action that I actually had in previous games that was seemingly my ultimate attack, where I grabbed a guy by the head with my knuckles, right? And then brought him down on my knee. Seems like I've grown past that. I guess my new ultimate move is the Dragon Essence move. But all right, guys, here we go. Time to see what I get from Bob here. I don't even know if I'm gonna know which rewards are for which thing. Hey, what's up? It's your boy, Bob. What you watching, bitch? Oh yeah, Kiryu, Lacey, I'll let me another present for you. Still warm to the touch. Dragon shirt. I just think blah, blah, blah. Oh, I gotta talk to him multiple times, huh? All right. I'm not sure what the dragon shirt was for, but the massive charm of this dragon embroidered shirt draws people to the wearer. Very strange. Oh, great. Cool. I mean, it's got a lot of defense, which is nice, but it can't touch like half the other shit I already have at this point. Yeah, it's got 2 more defense. Great. But this one also stops against blades better. Okay, that definitely wasn't worth it. And it also attracts more enemies, which at this point I don't want. War God Amulet. Whoa, it glows.
Lets you use... What? Lets you use heat actions regardless of the status of your heat gauge? Okay, then that's pretty good. What the fuck? Are you kidding me? So I can just use infinite heat actions.
Well, that breaks the game in half.
Holy shit.
I bet that was the reward for the heat actions one. I'm just guessing at least.
What the hell, man? That's insane. Wow.
Wow. And this game doesn't give you penalties either for using the same heat action again and again. Damn, I would have said this would have helped with the tournaments shit if it, assuming this wasn't the right reward for that, but I can't, I mean, I don't have my equipment for the tournament, so it wouldn't have mattered. But still, damn, that is very good. That is insanely good. That's definitely going to be helpful. Okay, what else you got?
Dragon's Binding. Oh wait, is this item actually the shirt that is supposed to make the girls? It's supposed to be good for the girls. It actually might be. This might be the. That's why it's so lacking. This is actually the item that is for the food one. I didn't realize it also gave me a lot of defense and also attracted like enemies towards me. Holy shit! This binding bears the dragon brand due to its impressive durability. Wow. It's just ultimate everything. Damn, yeah, it's basically the best armor in the game, right? That's the point. You know, for a second I was gonna think, oh, hey, it says dragon on it. Maybe if I combine all 3 dragon items, it'll give me some super moves, but it doesn't seem to be the case, because this one's also an armor that has dragon on it. Cool. That's good. The thing is, I really am liking the Kamiyama jacket, mainly because I get the extended durability, but this is very good. Okay, I think I got one more. Dragon Emblem Sword. Cool. The sword is shrouded in mystery. It must be rare and historic. The greatest sword that probably also cost 1 billion yen to repair. Nice. I mean, that's pretty good. I've got 1 billion weapons by this point, but it is probably the most powerful sword in the game, at least. That it? Yup, that's it. Well, okay. This one's pretty good. This one's okay. This one's whatever, but this had to be the food one. This one is ridiculous. This one is absolutely worthwhile. Damn, man. It just seems like then I could just get a weapon and then just spam heat actions on a dude. Did I go like in order here? Oh, I think I did. I think that was it. I think I got an order of the so this was the dragon shirt. This was the heat action one. This is the ultimate armor is what I got for the Coliseum. And the weapon modding is I got the ultimate sword. Cool. Although I kind of wish the ultimate sword had like infinite durability. That just kind of bummed me out. The unbreakable sword, but that's fine, whatever. I think I'll switch out the bat with the sword then. The reason actually I keep using the bat is because the bat is, I mean, it's strong, but it also doesn't cost that much to repair, surprisingly. All right, cool. I feel beefier already. I feel a bit more ready for Joe Mode. Oh my God, seriously, I feel like that. If that fucking heat action move just lets me just spam heat actions, yeah, that might break his fight in half. But it kind of depends if there's like now a cooldown I have to worry about. Actually, now that I think about it, if I use this too, that means I won't be able to use the double durability of my other moves or my other armor. But on the bright side, using your heat action only costs a single durability anyway, despite you hitting them multiple times. Well, all right, let's go ahead and trigger whatever this one over here is. Oh, Dante. Get a Dante sub-story? Dante-san, what are you doing here? Oh, Kiryu-san, I'm just here on an errand. Oh, you're buying a gift for the girl at the bar, are you? Mama-san. Aaron, what happened to watching Haruka? Oh, she's already dead, Kiryu. I forgot to mention that. What? I'm just kidding. Not cool, man. Oh, I told her I was going shopping. She's over at Serena right now, so I really should be heading back. Well, are you going inside or not? Staring at the window won't help. No, I was just window shopping, that's all. You sure about that? Looks to me like you came here to buy someone a gift. Yeah. Well, yeah, but I don't really know what to get. Who's it for? You swear not to laugh. Yeah, it's for Mama. You know, the owner of Serena. Ah,
Do the thing for her. I knew it. I was right after all. What do you mean you were right? How about you get right out of my business, bitch? I could, but I find your business with Mama is way more interesting. You really gonna buy her a present? I hope it goes well. Gonna buy her a present? So really gonna buy her a present, huh? Oh, I get it. Why would a beautiful young woman go out with a lonely old fire like me, right? Just pulling your leg. You know I stand behind you. Yeah, stand behind me while I crash and burn. Well, at least I got that off my chest. Now let's just get this over with. Arigato. I've got to ask you, Dade-san, how'd you find out Mama's ring size? Another trick of the trade. I told Mama I was getting a ring for my daughter, then just slipped the question in there. She never suspected a thing. Right, Saya-chan must be a young adult now. But Dade-san, I never knew you were such a sly devil. Huh. Well, you have to be if you want to live to be my age. I'm sure you gain a lot of wisdom from your previous marriage, too. By the way, was it you helped Mama get settled into Serena? Yeah. After what happened to Reina, no one would rent the property. Yeah, that's understandable. She did kind of die a gruesome death. People thought some kind of curse hung over the place. Well, maybe it does. Ricky went in there at some point, right? Now he's dead. Who knows if the new Mama-san's gonna survive at this point? And Mama didn't mind that. Not one bit. The price hadn't gotten so cheap, she was practically begging me for the details. Or had gotten so cheap. I see. Gotta say, I've never seen a lady with that much spunk. She's probably do well no matter where she was set up shop. So what do you like about her? Maybe so. Would Mama really accept a ring from Dante-san? Guess I'll find out once we're back at Serena. Hey, he's with me. All right, let's hold hands, Dante. No, don't touch me. Come on, all right, I'm gonna give you a little confidence boost. Just hold my hand. No, don't make it weird. You're my new Ricky, Dante. I knew you before Ricky did. He should have been your new Dante. I thought we had something, Kiryu. Show up and propose to me, damn it. Give me the ring.
Cool. We really get a whole lot of time to hang out with Dante this game. I'm glad he's getting a little sub-story too. At least we're doing a good job with the sub-stories of covering most of the characters' bases here, right? Everyone's getting like a little moment to shine. Even if, you know, they're not necessarily contributing a whole lot to the main story. All right. How's this gonna go?
Oh, is that right? So you've been abroad this whole time?
Yeah, somewhere real far. I only came back to Kamurocho because, well, let's say I wanted to pay a special visit to a special someone. Uh-oh.
Well, hello, boys. Just for you to show up. If you're looking for Haruka-chan, she's in the back.
You a new customer? I haven't seen him around before.
Yes, he says he's been overseas. Apparently there's someone in Kamurocho who came back to visit. Is everything all right?
Oh, I was wondering if I could speak with you a moment. Sorry.
What's so formal all of a sudden?
I'll take the check, Mama.
Sure, hon. Thanks for stopping by.
Uh-oh. He's gonna beat him to the punch. What the fuck? What was that? Who was that? Why did you do that? It's my twin brother.
Mama.
Team voice acted.
これ受け取ってほしいんだ。
Aww.
ママ？
もう伊達さんって冗談ばっかり。これさやちゃんに渡す指輪でしょ？
いや違うんだ。これはママに。
本気なの？
ああ、もちろん。ママ、俺はずっと。
出てって。
え？
帰ってくれる？今日はもうお店を閉めるから。
いや、その。
Ow!
伊達さん、ここまでお世話になっていて申し訳ないけど、二度とお店に来ないで。
What the fuck? Wow, wow, that seems like a slight overreaction. Never want to see you here again. What did I do to deserve that? Fuck. I mean, I know it wasn't exactly the most expensive ring. Maybe you need a bigger gem on it. Fuck. Yeah, ow, my insides hurt after that. Fuck. Dude, I got secondhand cringe from that shit. Don't worry, Dade-san. It's probably nothing you did. I think it's some history or something going there. Should probably call it a night. I'll see if I can talk to her for you. Thanks, Kiryu. I owe you one. Dante looks so fucking bummed. I don't blame him. I'd be like, fuck, man. Just kill me. Just kill me right now. Fuck. Man. That was fucking mean. Is that a bit too harsh?
Kiryu-san,
Dante-san was serious, you know. His heart was in that ring.
did I ever tell you I was married once?
No, I don't know if we've really talked much, to be perfectly honest.
Well, it was a long time ago.
So that means you're divorced.
No, that's not what happened at all.
Then he died?
My husband, he died.
No!
He was a police officer.
Oh, god damn it, of course he was.
You know,
Really?
Dante-san was too, right? A detective?
Yeah.
Well, I suppose I should fill you in. One day, let's just say I was in the wrong place at the wrong time, and a robber took me hostage.
Really? How'd you make it out?
It was my husband. He sacrificed his life for me.
Just like Ricky did. Damn, why'd you rob me that, you bitch? Kiryu's sitting on a park bench outside, and he's like, I probably should have listened to the rest of her story. Then he comes back in. Sorry, go on.
Look, I know Date-san left the force to be a journalist, but there's just something about him that makes me think of my husband. It's too much for me to handle.
Maybe they might be similar in some way, but Dade-san's his own man. And he's already survived a few games, all right? Which, actually, that raises death flags more. Never mind, you should be afraid.
Even so, I just can't erase that horrible memory. Every time I think about Date-san as a detective, images of what happened that day flash through my mind. I just can't block them out.
ごめんなさい。
That's why I can't see him. Please tell him I'm sorry. Serena's close for the day. Get out! Get the fuck out!
I'm just coming to pick up my dog. Get out! Okay, fine. What? Jesus. Haruka's over here just watching this shit. She's like, she's got some popcorn. She's like,
Damn, this shit's getting good.
man, she get in touch with Date-san. He's probably somewhere in the area. Take a look around. Date! Leave me alone! Date, I know you're around here somewhere. No, leave me alone! Leave me alone! You're like, in the alley or something? Date? Where did you go? You're not on the map anywhere. Maybe in the little park area? It's like right over here. Yep, there he is. This is where I go when I'm depressed too. Oh, Kiryu. How'd it go with Mama? Well, it's kind of a tough situation. Her last husband was a cop. She says he died in the line of duty trying to save her when she got held hostage. She also said that being with somebody who came out of the force reminds her of that awful day. So she still got him on her mind, huh? Wait, you knew she was married? Yeah. Her husband, Kisuke, was a cop under my jurisdiction. Oh my god, of course he was! We crossed paths during a particularly dangerous case. We were going after a serial armed robber by the name of Tsukishima. Guy was a real scumbag. After we tracked him down, Kisuke managed to corner Tsukishima. But then Mama walked by and that thug took her hostage. Held his gun right at her temple. We got the okay to shoot Tsukishima, but Kisuke was too afraid he'd hit his wife. So he hesitated. And it cost him his life. Yep. Tsukishima took that opportunity to shoot first, and that was it. Kisuke went down. It was over in the blink of an eye. Kisuke did everything he could to protect Mama without pulling the trigger, and it was all he could do, given the circumstances. If Kisuke had shot, there was no guarantee he wouldn't hit his wife. And even if he could hit Tsukishima, he'd have to end it in one bullet, otherwise Mama would pay the price. That's the decision no one should have to make. I can never see Kisuke ending another man's life. He always saw the best and even the worst of people, but his kindness ended up doing him in. What happened to Tsukishima? The moment he shot Kisuke, the squad moved in to take him down. Long story short, Tsukishima got sent into the pen, and Mama, she survived, but she lost her other half. I've always felt responsible, since the killer was under my jurisdiction, so I've been looking after Mama ever since. Think I understand. Backstory! Closing the door on you was her way of closing the door to those painful memories of losing someone she loved. Maybe that can be fixed. Date-san, does she know you were in the charge of the case? No, and I'd like to keep it that way. She thinks Kisuke just happened to be at the scene. I see. Anyway, the only thing I could do for Mama was set her up at Serena and show my face there every day. That was something like 9 years ago. At first, I looked after her out of a sense of duty to a fallen comrade. But sooner or later, I fell for her. Sounds like you two have quite the history already. Huh? Wait a sec. What's wrong? That guy. I knew I seen him before. Oh God, was this Tsukishima's out of jail? Da-da-da-da-da-da. Kiryu, that's Tsukishima. Oh my God, what the hell? He broke out. What? The man who was talking to Mama at the counter. He's the one who shot Kisuke. Are you sure about this? How the fuck is he here? 100%. He might look a bit different than he used to, but I'll never forget those demon eyes. Why would he be at Serena then? You don't think? Ah, shit. Dante time. Dante-san, no, watch out for that NPC. Was the same person who murdered Mama's husband, so I can't just leave him alone, Serena. All right, better continue with my story. Loo. Just kidding, there's no time. Get out of my way, all of you. Mama's not here. Where is she? Where is she, Haruka?
Uncle Kaz, a man just came in here and took Mama away.
Why didn't you do anything, Haruka?
Because I'm a little girl.
Oh, right. What? Are you sure?
Yeah, and Dinosaur went after him.
That way. Haruka, stay right the fuck here until I come back, okay?
Okay, don't hurt yourself, Uncle Kaz.
Let's go. Slowly. There's no time to take a breather. This is the wrong way. Just gotta slowly work my way over here. There we go. Tsukishima, get your filthy hands off Mama.
Help!
So you finally remembered, eh? You have any idea how hard it was to track your retired ass down?
Let her go.
I really was surprised, you know. I go looking for the bar where you hang out, and who do I find? The same woman I took hostage all those years ago. What are the odds of this shit? God, this game series loves its coincidences. So I figured I'd have some fun with the girl who got that guy away while we settled our score.
Damn it, Dante, this is just like that moment last time. Except this time you're gonna shoot that guy right in the brain, right? And then Dante dies. Oh shit, never mind. Dante-san draws attention. You finished the job.
Stay right where you are. Got a couple of friends I'd like you to meet.
These guys. Oh shit, is this the guy that beat us up before? What? Oh good, I'm finally starting to see some of the same thugs I beat up. You think these guys would talk to each other?
Boys, take care of these two. Just make sure you leave Dante alive. I want to savor his final moments in agony.
What do you plan to do with Mama?
Ah, that's right. What to do with the lady? Oh, I have a thought. Why don't I be a gentleman and take her somewhere special? I guarantee I'll bring back memories. You sick, twisted fuck. What? So long, Dante. We'll be waiting. That is, if you make it out in one piece. If you make it out alive.
Dante-san, you go after Tsukishima. I'll clean up here. Good looking out, Kiryu. Yeah! Damn, they got away fast. All right then, I'm not playing around, so you don't want to get hurt. This is your last chance to back the fuck down. Time to show you my new blade. I worked a lot. I had to work a lot to get this thing. It better glow. Yeah, that's right. Oh, it fucking does. It's got lightning and shit crackling on it. Wait. Wait. Don't waste a single thing. There we go. All right, let's draw my other thing. Demon Taiko sticks. They look like two big old funky clubs. Holy shit. They're like big caveman clubs. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, I should also quit my other thing just so I can see my infinite heat actions. Those spokes went down easier than swatting flies. I can help Dante-san. Oh, wait. Dante, come on, man. Sorry. Haven't gone running in a while. So what happened? Are you hurt? Damn it. Bastard slipped away from me, and he still got Mama with him. Maybe it's going somewhere that would bring back memories. Like, he went like 10 feet. Come on, Dante. Could that be? Yeah, probably where he shot Kisuke. Where did that happen? I'll go get Mama back. Don't be stupid, Kiryu. This is my problem, so I need to be the one to solve it. You shouldn't get involved. I need to be the hero here. Come on. I'm trying to win this girl's heart. Sorry. Dante-san. Sorry, Kiryu, but I need to take care of this one alone. If I don't, I'll never have peace of mind. Now about Kisuke, and now about the woman I love. I also how the hell did this guy get out of jail? We're gonna talk about that? Nah. Did he just get released after a while, even though he shot and killed a cop? Oh, whatever. Bye-bye. Dante-san, don't get yourself killed. All right, I guess I'll just go ahead and do my own thing. Where about Dante-san and Mama? Where could they be? Where is the place that is it over here too? No. In the alley over here? Wait, does it not give me any indication of where they fucking might be? Oh, hey, it's the very first sub-story on here. Where do they go? It doesn't... God damn it. Fucking kidding me. They're in that place. Just gotta run around this whole fucking city looking for them. Oh my god, where the fuck are these guys? Oh. Something's happening.
Kiryu-san!
Yakuza?
Kiryu-san, you gotta come quick.
What happened?
So Dante-san followed a guy and Serena Mama into some shady building. And then a big group of thugs went in right after. Got a bad feeling about this.
Which building? Where?
The one on Nakamichi Alley.
Damn, Dante-san told me to stay out of this. But it's too dangerous for him to do this by himself.
Hi, what's going on?
There's no time to explain. If you want to find out, you'll have to come along. Dante-san's in trouble. I need to hurry to the building in Nakamichi Alley. Okay, over here. Wait, this is the Mahjong parlor. Wrong place. I think. Yeah. Here? What am I looking at? Behind me? Oh, it is. Other side of this. Select the spot. Hang in there, Dante-san. I'm coming. I'm on the roof now. Damn, you've been holding on to that chick this whole time, and no one's bothered to stop you, dude?
Hey, you should have seen this coming, but you just had to play the hero, didn't you?
Enough. You're here to settle the score with me, right? So leave her out of this.
What? You got a thing for her, Dante? Ha! I knew it from the moment you walked into that bar. Damn you.
So, you resort to taking hostages and running like a coward. People like you make me sick. Blah. Kiryu. Sorry, but I just couldn't leave you hanging.
Still can't do anything by yourself, can you? Come on, Dante, let's dance. The rest of you take out that fool over there.
You'll regret this. That's it, I'm sick of this shit. Motherfucker, I'm gonna show you what the power of a dragon can do. That power allows me to use infinite heat actions. That's right, assholes. Look what I can do. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. One more time. Let's do it.
Oh my god, I love this so much.
This is the greatest day of my life. Yeah, one more time. There we go. That's right, you should be afraid. I can do this all day, bitch.
Oh my god.
I love this shit, dude. I just turned on some Grand Theft Auto cheats right now. Dante! That's right, I have a gun. Oh god, it's just like that time 9 years ago. Don't fuck up. And for the head. She knows now.
順番つけてきっちりぶっ殺す。まあ、一番目は月島。俺はあの警官とは違う。何？
Nani?
聞いてくれ、ママ。死んだ男のことを悪く言うのは嫌だが。
But your husband was an asshole.
圭介は間違ってる。本当に大事なものがあるのなら、全てのことから逃げずに戦って、戦い抜いて守るべきだ。
Even if you accidentally shoot them in the head.
でないと、戦った本人も、残された者も、みんなが後悔をする。
Do it, Dante. Do it.
だってさ、
Smoke this asshole.
俺はあんたを大切に思ってる。大切なものは自分の手で
Oh, music's going in.
必ず守ってみせる。それが俺の誇りだ。そしてこれが俺の答えだ。黙れ、ダテー。
Dante, boo! Ow. What the hell? I died from that shot, bitch!
ママ。
だってさ、
Dante, I told you to aim for the head. Reach for my hand. Did she do it? Or did she just get up on her own? Mama, I'm sorry.
Date-san.
I know I'm not Kisuke, and I know I'm not right for you either. I'll stop going to the bar. I can see that I'm only causing you more pain.
Hey,
Besides, I'm proud to have been on the force. Might be the only thing Kisuke and me have in common.
Date-san, you don't have to try and be like Kisuke to get closer to me. Or go out of your way to be different from him.
Mama.
All I need is some time to process everything. And I promise I'll really think about it. About you and me.
Well, I'd say it went pretty well. I mean, she didn't jump in your arms, but it's progress. At least she doesn't despise you. You stay out of this. Fuck you. Besides, what gives you the gumption to eavesdrop on a man's private conversation? Come on, man. I deserve that. I beat up the dudes that are around you. I'm the wingman.
I've got it, Date-san. 9 years of love and revenge. Former detective saves life of a local beauty. Now, is that not front page material or what?
I say it's garbage material. Turning my personal life into a half-assed attempt at an article. Give me a break. Besides, who invited you anyway? Why are you flapping your gums like you even know half of it?
Well, it was obvious something was up with you, so I've simply followed along. We journalists are always on the lookout for the latest and greatest. You should know that by now.
Hey, Kiryu, you didn't spill the beans to this schmuck, did you? Who knows? No.
Date-san, aren't you a journalist yourself? It's fine that you're proud to have been a detective, but show some spirit for your current job, too. You'll be a much happier person.
Great, now I'm being lectured by this character. You know what? I'm done. It's time to go drinking. You guys coming or what?
Oh, interesting. It didn't end in the way... It didn't end in, the predictable,
Date-san!
And I'm actually kind of glad it didn't. I made a little bit... I feel a little more grounded. And that's just like, okay, no, I kind of just need to process this shit. But I wouldn't be surprised if next game we see them together, you know? I think that's actually good. That's good. Because honestly, Yakuza always kind of plays off sometimes this like level of like insane coincidences, right? The fact that I'm there when all this shit always happens, right? So there's always some that suspension of disbelief, right? But as long as a lot of times they have the characters at least react in ways that are like, feels relatively realistic and not just super like comically like, oh my God, really? You know, makes you kind of roll your eyes. I think that's good. But that's cool. I'm glad we got some characterization for both Mama-san and Date. And that's easily like the best part of these sub-stories that I'm getting, is that I'm getting characterization for characters that really, like, I mean, Dante's contributed to the main story a little bit, but not a lot, really, right? He's just kind of been here to give me some information, right? Like, here's some info about the next plot point. Oh, okay, bye. But he hasn't really, like, you know, we haven't had any, like, super big moments together. But that was good. And all these sub-stories that really flesh out the characters, I mean, it's like, this is sort of the problem I run into a lot of times with the Yakuza stories, is that sometimes they end up taking these what feel like sub-stories and they push them into the main story, and I don't know if that's the right way to do it, but at the same time, if you miss that moment, right, like it's not in the main story so you don't see it, that kind of sucks too. So like, I get both sides of it. I think the idea is like really finding a good place to put it in the main story that doesn't interrupt the flow, right? But a lot of times it never happens. But I'm the kind of guy who sees, you know, tries to see everything in a game anyway, right? I try to see all the sub-stories, so it doesn't really matter that much to me. I like it as a sub-story, and I think it works just fine. So, I don't know. Just kind of something that I just thought that kind of hit my mind, but it sort of tends to be what can sometimes hold back some good character moments, is that you're like, it's a good moment, but at the same time you're like, but fuck, dude, I was just in the middle of some shit in the main story. All right, that leaves only one more sub-story before finally hopping in to the final fight, the final super ultra fight. So that is the case one, which I really don't like how they set this one up. Why is it that they even started this one now? Because now, unfortunately, I don't remember much about it. Murder at Cafe Alps. The lead detective on the case might know a lot more about what happened. I'll look through Kazu's notebook. So, like, the guy got wrongfully accused. Sister is trying to help him. Oh, yeah, Wakazo is the one that ran the story that inevitably got him thrown in jail. But that was like, he didn't want to run that story, I think, right? So now he's trying to make up for it by finding who really did it. I think it was the lead detective I was looking to... Unparalleled drinker found in the bars of Kamurocho almost all nights of the week. Okay. I think this is probably it, because the problem was that when I started this this sub-story, it was daytime. So I think I should be able to do it. I just gotta go check out the bars. So we got Bantam, we got Earth Angel, and we've got Shalak. So we'll start with Bantam. Oh, is that him? I think it is. I think the guy in the picture. Detective Maeda of the Kamurocho Police. What a surprise. This isn't the fourth chairman of the Toja clan.
You know who I am.
Hey, you're famous in this town. So what's the fourth chairman want with me, anyway?
I like how everybody knows who Kiryu is at this point. I want to ask you about the Cafe Elps murder from 6 years ago.
Oh, that shitstorm? Yeah, that was my case. Why'd you want to reopen that can of worms now?
I'm trying to find out whether Yuichi Akechi really committed that murder or not.
What? Are you saying you think he was falsely charged? Not a chance in hell.
No, why not?
We aren't stupid, you know. The police don't arrest people without proof. We have plenty of evidence saying Akechi was the murderer.
What kind of evidence?
We had alibis, witness statements, fingerprints, and a motive. That did it.
You've got all that evidence. Could you tell me a little bit more about it?
Sure, I guess. Well, don't stand there, have a seat. Thankfully, I have all that has been stored in the back of my brain for 6 years. I have it right on hand.
Let's see what to ask. All right, alibis. Tell me about the alibis.
As part of our initial investigation, we interviewed everyone who may have been involved in the crime. In the end, the only person without one was Akechi. Nobody else could have murdered Oda.
Guess we got two choices. Either we find Yuichi an alibi, or find a flaw in one of the others. Okay? Let's see, what to ask. Witness statements. Tell me about witness statements.
Somebody witnessed Yuichi Akechi fleeing the scene just after the crime.
I heard about that. The waiter.
Masaru Kinoshita. He gave a statement saying he saw Akechi.
If it was me, I'd probably think Yuichi did it too. Wonder I can refute Kinoshita's statement. Motive. He thought the girlfriend was cheating on somebody, right? Tell me about the motive.
Yuichi Akechi had plenty of motive to kill the victim, Oda.
I mean, because Oda was sleeping with Yuichi's girlfriend, Sawako Usami.
Bingo. We didn't find anybody else who might have had a reason to kill Oda.
So they didn't find anybody else, huh? But what if someone else did have a reason to kill Oda? Okay, and fingerprints. Tell me about the fingerprints.
The deciding factor in Akechi's arrest was his fingerprints. We took it and compared fingerprints from each employee with those found on the murder weapon, but the only ones that matched were Akechi's. We concluded that the other prints came from cafe customers and so were unrelated.
They came from cafe customers? That sounds like pretty conclusive evidence. Was Akechi really the only person involved who had fingerprints on the murder weapon?
So there you go, solid evidence. But if you think we made a mistake, I'd sure like to hear it.
Not enough to go on right now. Guess I better take a closer look at everything that was going on at the time. Do you know what the Cafe Alp staff from back then are doing nowadays?
Sure, I can tell you that much, but I doubt you'll get anything new from them.
He also knows just offhand where they all are. He wrote the whereabouts of the people related to the case in the notebook. So my next step is to go to visit the people involved. The florist might know something too. I should talk to him.
Oh, sick.
Dude, this is awesome. This is an awesome sub-story. Holy shit, I feel like I'm playing a Phoenix Wright game or something.
Like, though, again, like I said, I kind of wish they just saved the start of this one for the final chapter if I couldn't start it till then, because,
like, all right. Let's have a look at this again. He believes that beat Oda to death. He beat Oda to death with an ashtray. That's right. That was the murder weapon. Witness fleeing the scene, convicted. Now serving sentence.
I'm telling you right now, guys, I think it's going to be this dude, all right? This guy has seemingly nothing to do with anything, but just look at him. Look at him. He looks evil. He wasn't present on day of the murder. Or was he?
Currently employed at Theater Square Club Sega. I'm going straight for it, dude. Fuck it. I'm going straight there. To Theater Square. Nico, that's profiling.
Shut up, all right? He just looks like this type of sweaty nerd that'd be the bad guy one of these things, all right? We've had that happen so many times in this game. Creepy, weird, sweaty, stalker nerd guy.
All right, dude. Hey, there he is. You're Imagawa, right?
That's right. Who are you?
Look into the Cafe Alps murder from 6 years ago.
What?
Let's see, what to ask. What was your alibi? What were you doing? They say you weren't at the cafe the day of the murder. Is that true?
Yes, I spent the whole day at home.
Alone?
No, some friends came over and we played video games.
And these friends corroborated your alibi.
That's right. So it wasn't me.
Lies! That's about witness statements. Do you know anything about the man seen fleeing the scene?
No, I didn't see anything. I didn't say anything. I didn't hear anything.
Wow, that was,
I'm not guilty at all.
Ask about the motive. Can you think of anybody who'd want to kill Oda?
They don't ask me.
Yeah, this guy doesn't seem suspicious at all. Fingerprints. Your prints weren't found on the murder weapon, were they?
Next year, I start saying I wore gloves. Well, you're wrong. Wasn't even in the cabinet that day.
That stands to reason your prince wouldn't be on it.
I don't know anything about the murders. Leave me alone.
Man, this guy's got a persecution complex. Let me know if anything you remember anything from the time of the murder. Doesn't matter how small.
I didn't do anything, honest. You have to believe me. They're saying I'm the murderer, aren't they? Aren't they?
Well, Nico is, but no, nobody's saying anything about you.
I don't believe you. Everyone hated me at the cafe, and they used to harass me. I killed them. I'll kill them all.
Harassed you how?
Someone even stole my wallet, CDs, and uniform out of my locker on the day of the murder.
Well, never mind. It's not you. Are you sure the police didn't pick them up as evidence?
Absolutely sure. Someone was harassing me, I tell you.
So somebody stole Imagawa's things, huh?
Hey!
Damn it, he didn't do it. All right, somebody stole his fucking... Someone pretended to be him, probably, right? Or pretended to work there on the day of the murder.
They said the only other prints on there were customers, right? So it's probably some stalker customer, some shit.
Goddamn doodly. All right, who else we got?
Currently employed at the Nakamichi Street Popo.
All right. Asai. He was also not there, right? Was closing register at time of murder. We got 2 guys working the counter today. There he is. Are you Asai, former employee of Cafe Alps?
Yeah? Who are you?
Kazuma Kiryu. I want to ask you about the murder that happened at Cafe Alps 6 years ago.
Oh, that's what you want to know.
Where were you? You were at the cafe at the time of the murder, weren't you?
Yeah, I think I was closing the register. It was after we closed for the night.
So you didn't go anywhere near the murder scene, the locker room?
Of course not. I mean, why would I? I was still working, wasn't I?
What? What? This ain't kind of funny. Do you know anything about the person seen running from the scene of the crime?
No, I don't know anything. I found out a murder had taken place when Kinoshiza-san showed up looking white as a sheet. I didn't see the murder at all.
I see.
Oh, but I didn't see Oda-san's body. Ugh, I can still see it. Blah.
So Sai went into the locker room after the murderer escaped, huh? Motive. Do you know anybody with a motive to kill Oda?
Well, you reap what you sow. I mean, it was bad enough he was always messing around at the workplace, but going after another employee's woman, get a grip.
It may sound like he slept it with other women at the cafe before.
Yeah, I saw him hook up with another woman there once.
Another woman? Got a name for her?
Yeah, I think her name was Saito. I guess she was dating Oda's son at the time of the murder.
I don't see one named Saito listed among the people related to the case.
She already quit the cafe by that time. Or she still hung around Oda-san, though.
So Oda was dating somebody at the time. Oh, that's it, huh? Okay. Let's see, what to ask. Ask about fingerprints? Fingerprints were found on the murder weapon. Isn't that strange, seeing as you were one of the waiters?
I just didn't like doing the ashtrays. I always left that to other people. It's pretty natural my fingerprints wouldn't be on it, I guess.
I see. Okay.
What was that? So was pretty boring, so thanks for helping me kill some time. You ask me more whenever you want.
I see. By the way, do you remember Imagawa?
Gawa? Sounds familiar.
Your coworker from Cafe Alps.
Oh, Mr. Gloomy? Yeah, I remember him now.
Imagawa says he had things stolen from his locker. You know anything about that, Asai?
What? Think it has something to do with it?
Yes. Yeah. Look, I'm not judging you. I'm just trying to find out what you know.
Well, I might try to make a quick buck or two off him. All it took was a wallet and some CDs I sold off later.
Oh. Anything else?
Huh? Like what?
You didn't steal Imagawa's uniform.
Uniform? How'd I make any money off of that? All I stole was this wallet and CDs, that's all.
Ah, okay. So that's all Asai took. I like how he's like, okay, yeah, I did. I didn't have to prove anything. So that's all Asai took. Maybe the police really did take the uniform. Testimony 2. Okay. Ooh, good thing I talked to the other guy first, then. Okay. Cool. This is fun. Holy shit. This is super fun. I guess we'll go talk to Asami herself. Damn, the look on this face, this cheating slut. Currently employed at Mock Bowl. There she is. Are you Sawako Asami?
Yeah, yes? What do you want?
Looking for into the murder that happened at Cafe Alps 6 years ago.
There's nothing left to say.
Yuichi Akechi might not have killed Oda. We're gonna find out the truth. I need to hear your account of what happened that day. Give me your alibi. You were there when Akechi confronted Oda, weren't you?
Yeah. I mean, I was the reason they fought, so of course I was there.
What happened after that? Did you see Akechi kill Oda?
I took off, so don't ask me.
Took off? What do you mean?
You have any idea what it feels like to have your significant other walking on you when you're with someone else? Talk about awkward. It would have been even more awkward if other people start coming in to see what the fuss is all about. so I ran out the back door.
What'd you do after you left the cafe?
I went home, but Yuichi followed me. We spent the night arguing about breaking up. Of course, I never imagined he'd already killed Oda-san.
So you're saying you didn't see Akechi kill Oda?
That's alright. I told the police that too.
So nobody actually saw Akechi kill Oda, huh? Okay. Tell me about the person seen fleeing the scene.
I don't know anything about that. I left the cafe before Yuichi did, so I don't know how he left.
Right, okay. Any idea why someone would kill Oda?
You trying to be funny?
No, I mean, besides your relationship with Oda. Do you do anything to make anybody else mad?
I don't know. Police would have known if he had any loans out or anything like that, right? I mean, I wasn't particularly close to him, really. We just ended up hooking up that night.
I see. Akechi really did kill Oda after seeing him with Usami. Okay, fingerprints. They didn't find your fingerprints on the murder weapon, right?
Right. They only found Yuichi's. We constantly replaced the customers' ashtrays with clean ones, but Yuichi must have been the only one to touch that one. I guess he was just unlucky. Yuichi took good care of the customers and replaced their ashtrays often. I think he must have noticed that one was chipped.
See. Okay.
Are we through here? I'm supposed to be working.
Right. Sorry, thanks for the help.
He noticed that one was chipped. I thought the chip came from hitting him over the head with it. Maybe the... How did she know that? Was that the kind of thing? I don't know. But then again, it might be... I think at this point it's public knowledge, right? I guess we'll go talk to Kinoshita then, the actual current manager of Cafe Alps.
You're Kinoshita-san, right?
That's right. Who are you?
Kazuma Kiryu. I want to talk to you about the murder that happened at this cafe 6 years ago.
Oh, that. Well, I don't know if I can tell you anything new, but go ahead.
Where were you and what were you doing when Oda was killed?
I was here in the customer area cleaning up. I believe you can see me on the security camera tapes. I wasn't in the locker room when the murder took place.
Huh. They say you saw Yuichi Akechi fleeing the scene on the night of the crime. Tell me more about that.
Yes, I saw him. That night, Akechi-kun just disappeared right in the middle of the cleanup. I waited a while, and when he still didn't come back, I went to check on him. That's when I saw him leaving through the back door of the cafe.
Are you sure it was Akechi?
Well, I only saw his back, but I'm sure it was him.
If you didn't see his face, then how can you be so sure it was Akechi?
The man I saw leave through the back door was wearing our cafe waiter's uniform.
Ah, okay.
Aside from Oda-san, there were only 3 other male employees working that night. Akechi-kun, a guy called Asai-kun, and me. You can see Asai-kun spending the night closing the register on the security tapes. The only person I could have seen would have been Akechi-kun.
I see.
After that, I called the police and waited at the back door until they showed up. No one tried to enter or leave during that time.
So Kinoshita didn't see the criminal's face. Okay. Did Oda have any enemies?
Well, I'm not sure. I didn't really talk to him much outside of work.
I see. Fingerprints? Were your prints on the murder weapon?
No, they weren't. I keep thinking that if I had touched that ashtray that day, I would have been blamed for the murder. So I couldn't be of more help.
Thank you for your time.
Are you a detective, Kiryu-san?
Not exactly. Why do you ask?
No reason. Just wondering why anyone would be looking into that case now.
I'm trying to help a friend find out if Yuichi Akechi is innocent.
Innocent? You think someone else could have been the murderer?
It's possible.
I see. I would feel terrible if Akechi-kun... For Akechi-kun if he really was innocent all this time. I can't imagine what it's like to be in prison for a crime I didn't commit. Especially for 6 years. That'd be horrible.
That's why we're trying to find out the truth. If you think of anything else, let me know.
Okay, I will.
Okay. Can I talk to the sister now? Would she be willing to talk to me?
Now you want to prove my brother's innocence? Booga booga booga.
Okay, no. Alright, let's go talk to the florist then. She ask the florist about the Alps murder.
Hey, Kiryu. I hear you're looking into that Cafe Alps murder.
Huh? What'd you hear about that?
Don't underestimate my information network. I know everything that goes on in this town.
Huh, guess you do. So, do you know anything about the murder?
I have the police reports in my database. What do you want to know?
Alright, murder weapon? Tell me about the murder weapon.
Same type of ashtray was found all over the cafe, but there was one significant difference between those and the murder weapon.
Oh yeah? What was that?
The weaponized ashtray had a chipped edge.
Right. Do you know how that happened?
The day of the murder, a customer knocked the ashtray off the table onto the floor, chipping it. Akechi noticed it while he was cleaning up at closing time and decided to bring it out to the dumpster to throw it away. That's when he passed by the locker room and saw his girlfriend cheating.
So there's no doubt Akechi touched the murder weapon that day.
Nope. Normally, the ashtray would have been washed and all the fingerprints would have disappeared. But Akechi noticed that the particular ashtray had been chipped, so instead of washing it, he decided to throw it out. And by that twist of fate, everyone who touched it that day still had their prints all over it.
So all the fingerprints on the murder weapon were made the day of the murder, huh? Okay. Okay, about the fingerprints. Tell me about the fingerprints on the ashtray.
These are all the prints taken from the ashtray. The prints outlined in red match Akechi's. This is apparently the evidence that led directly to his arrest.
What about the other fingerprints?
Well, one thing's for sure. None of them match the prints of any of the other employees at Cafe Alps at the time. They're thought to be from customers who visited the cafe that day. Probably 2 or 3 people.
Then one of these sets of prints might be from the real murderer.
It's certainly possible.
So the real murderer's prints could be on the ashtray, huh?
You should be able to get more information from the people related to the case. If you haven't talked to all of them yet, you better do that.
Thanks. You've been a big help. I owe you one. Okay.
I've noticed in the book here, he actually had a blank spot on his list here that got filled in, I think. I think same with her. But these two guys both have spots that haven't been filled in yet, which kind of leads me to believe maybe I should go talk to them once more.
I don't know. I could be wrong, though. I mean,
I was dating a woman named Saito at the time of the murder. Maybe if I talk to one of the other employees about Saito, they might give me some more information.
I've talked to everybody related to the case, but it doesn't look like it's going to be easy to prove Yuichi Akechi's innocence. I should meet with Yakuza at the Cafe Alps. Oh, maybe not then.
I'm going to try talking to... I want to try to talk to the nerdy guy again. Just want to see if something actually does get filled in.
Oh, he's not here. Well, never mind. Okay, I guess we just gotta keep going then.
Funny seeing you here. What's up?
I'm taking one of my clients out in the town. We were in the area, so I thought I'd drop in and see you.
Taking your client out in the town? Do you mean you're going to one of those host clubs?
The client just happens to like host clubs. Really, it's just a coincidence.
Speaking of which, is your perfume a bit strong tonight?
Oh, really? I didn't think so, but... Oh, look at the time. Okay, I've got to go.
That's Yuko.
Who's that woman talking to Kinoshita?
That's Kinoshida's wife, Yuka-san.
Kinoshida's wife? How'd you know that?
She actually used to work here. That's how I know her.
Oh, she worked here. Is that so?
That's right. She'd already quit by the time the murder happened, though.
Oh, is that Saito?
Yeah, she wasn't on the security tapes in the dining area, so she definitely wasn't at the cafe that day.
I see. Doesn't sound like Kinoshida's wife Yuko is involved in the case, but maybe I should look into her anyway. Get Wakusa's testimony.
Did they get added? They did. Yuko Kinoshita. Did her name used to be Saito, though? Worked as a waitress at Cafe Alps, had to quit by the time of the murder. Said not to have attended Alps the day of the murder. Often visits host clubs. Yeah, claims to have witnessed Oda sleeping with a woman named Saito at the store multiple times. So maybe Kinoshita was like with her, and he saw that, and he's the one that killed him. Unfortunately, where the hell's the host club? This is a bikini bar. Oh, I guess technically Stardust is actually a host club, isn't it? So will she maybe be there? I'm not seeing any. Oh,
Is that? Oh, no, there she is. Looks like Kinoshida's wife, Yuko.
Oh, Kiryu-san, what brings you here?
Yuya, will you tell me about that woman over there?
Who? You mean Yuko-san? She's been a regular customer of ours for years. What do you want with her?
She looks awfully rich for somebody so young.
She manages a venture-funded startup. Her company got popular making products targeted at young women, and it's been growing pretty fast over the last 4 or 5 years.
Is that so?
Oh, Yuya, who is that? I haven't seen him here before. Is he a new host?
Ah, Yuko-san, this is Kiryu-san. We owe a lot to this man here. And no, he's not a host.
Carrie, where are you looking right now? Though I used to be in Yakuza 2. Another version of Yakuza 2.
Oh, I see. Well, that's unfortunate. This is my company, by the way. If you ever need anything, just give me a call.
Sure. Yuko's business card.
Bye now. Tonight was fantastic.
We'll be looking forward to seeing you again.
I've collected all the information I can right now. I should go back and see Detective Maeda.
check out her business card here. There it is.
Yuko's business card. Yuko offices, LTD, Yuko Saito president. Oh, fuck, there it is. Oh, shit. It's got her old name, her maiden name. I'm back. Nope. Still don't see anything off about any of this. Do you have a minute? Oh, it's you. So did you find any proof of Akechi's innocence yet? Ha! What was that you were looking at? Oh, this. This is the list of evidence we made during the investigation 6 years ago. You're taking such a hard look at this case, I thought I'd better take another glance myself. Can I see that? I guess. You won't find anything wrong with any of it. I just can't figure out why you think Akechi's innocent. Wait a demon second. What's this? What's what? I finally got it. Was it really this simple all fucking lot? No mistake about it. Somebody framed Akechi. What? Are you serious? Yeah. I'll explain everything, but first I need you to round up everyone related to the case. But it'll turn out fine. You'll see. Okay, just don't blame me if it doesn't. I'll get everybody together at Cafe Alps. That'll work, right? Yeah, that's fine. Damn it, let me see the evidence, Kiryu! I think it was Kinoshita. I've got all the evidence I need. It's time to reveal what really happened 6 years ago. The truth! To Cafe Alps! I like how he looked at the evidence. I don't see it though, right? It's not in my inventory. Actually, no, maybe it is. Ashtray fingerprints. There it is. List of evidence that cops seized from the crime scene. I can't see it though. It's time to put a stop to this once and for all. Oh my god, look at everybody.
Well, I did it as you asked, Detective. I closed the cafe and kicked everyone out. Now, what's this all about?
Kiryu-san and his friend would like to talk to all of you.
I have you here for one reason alone. One of you is a killer! I'm sure you all remember the murder that took place here 6 years ago. The victim was Kazuo Oda-san, the manager of the cafe at the time. One of the employees, Yuichi Akechi-san, was arrested for his murder. But did Akechi-san really kill Oda-san? I'd like to ask each of you to think back on that day. Do any of you have any evidence? Any truly conclusive evidence that Akechi-san was really the one who's killed Oda-san? I've been struggling with one question since the day of that murder. Could Akechi-san actually be innocent? Before I could find out for sure, an article I wrote implicating Akechi-san as the murderer got published. But thanks to Kiryu-san here, we finally arrived at the truth of what happened 6 years ago. But if Akechi-kun is innocent, that means someone else is guilty.
Exactly.
But
what do you base all this on, Kiryu-san? You show them proof of Uichi Akechi's innocence. What should I give? Fingerprints on the ashtray. List of evidence. I guess we'll start with the list of evidence. No, that doesn't prove anything. You show why I believe Yuichi Akechi's innocent. All I have to do is poke a hole in the charges against him. Oh. This is super vague. I don't know which one to present here. Just proves it? Usame's testimony. Okay. Usame was the one who saw Akechi and Oda fight the day of the murder. Isn't that right?
Yeah, but I left in the middle of it.
in other words, you didn't actually see Akechi-san kill Oda-san.
Exactly. And only Usame saw Oda and Akechi fighting. So we can't conclude Yuichi Akechi killed Oda, which means the charges against him could be false. Ha! Sorry, but that doesn't hold water.
What do you mean?
Akechi's prints were on the weapon used to kill Oda. That's solid evidence to prove Akechi did it. Is that all you have to say? Huh? What do you mean? This was your case. You all know that Akechi's fingerprints on the murder weapon alone weren't enough to convict him. And I'll follow you. Spell it out for us, will ya? There's evidence I should show them now. Ashtray fingerprints. The ashtray used the murder weapon hadn't been washed because it was supposed to be thrown out. Akechi's prints weren't the only ones on it. That means that you can't prove his guilt from the fingerprints alone.
Detective, is that true?
Yes, just as he says.
So you admit it might not have been my brother?
Yeah.
But that's still not enough to prove somebody else did it. Somebody witnessed Akechi fleeing the scene. That's another piece of solid evidence. Think about it. You think the person actually fleeing the scene of the crime is the culprit, wouldn't you? Why'd they run away if they didn't do anything? What do you have to say about that?
Kiryu-san, do you have any information to refute the witness's statement about Akechi-san?
Let's see. There was a hole in one of the witness's statements. Does he argue that angle? Yeah, they didn't see. Saw a criminal flee, but didn't look at his face. Kinoshita, you saw Akechi fleeing the scene, right?
Yes, I did.
Are you sure?
I'm not lying. I'm sure I saw him.
But you didn't see the face of the person fleeing the scene. You said that, right?
Yeah, it's kind of weird for him to say that. If it if it was really him though that actually killed, right? So are we saying it's his wife then? That the wife saw him cheating because she had a fling with Oda as well, right? Maybe that's what happened. She's the killer. Yuko is. She stole the uniform, but then you think they would have been able to tell though that the person running away was a woman though, right? You would think. I guess I just saw that they were wearing a cafe outfit. I don't know.
Yeah, I only saw his back. So then it's possible you saw somebody else.
Is that all you got? The police wouldn't have arrested Akechi on just any old vague evidence, you know. There was also something that proved the person Kinoshita-san saw was, in fact, Akechi.
And what was that?
The man Kinoshita-san saw leaving the scene of the crime was wearing a Cafe Alps waiter's uniform. The only waiters employed by Cafe Alps at the time were Kinoshita-san, Asai-san, and Imagawa-san and Akechi-san. Security tapes show Kinoshita-san and Asai-san out front at the time of the murder. Okay, so it couldn't have been him. You've also confirmed that Imagawa-san was at home. So it's gotta be the girl then, right? Therefore, by the process of elimination, the only way Kinoshita-san could have seen was Akechi.
Kiryu-san, is that true?
No. It's absolutely possible that the person Kinoshita saw was not Akechi. I have a statement to prove it.
Well then, why don't you share a statement with us?
I have a statement that proves the person we seen leaving Cafe Alps might not have been Akechi. Can you present that now?
The thing was stolen from his locker. Was it? Yeah, this one?
There's actually another crime committed at this cafe the day of the murder 6 years ago.
Another crime? That's the first I've heard of it.
Imagawa's uniform disappeared from his locker in the Cafe Alps locker room on that day.
Imagawa-kun's uniform.
He asked my uniform to disappear from my locker! You all did this to me! I'll kill you all! Since you weren't present the day of the murder, when did you know it was missing? The day after the Oda-san was murdered, I came to work. The police were investigating, so I couldn't go in. But once the police left, I looked at my locker and saw my uniform was gone. You bastards! Look at me, I work at Sega now! All because of you! Come on, the police probably took it as evidence. I'm sure there was plenty of stuff missing from the crime scene. You're wrong! Somebody was definitely harassing me! Everyone chase me! I'll kill all of you! Psycho, why did you tell me you took my uniform? You took everything else! The uniform must have been you too!
You're so whiny, God, little bitch.
Bully, police, whoever took it. It has nothing to do with Akechi or this case.
No. Imagawa's uniform is the key to this case.
What do you mean?
I'll show you right now. Show them 2 pieces of evidence that prove what happened to Imagawa's uniform. Let's see. So this one, and the other piece of evidence is... Look at the list of evidence I borrowed from you. There's no waiter's uniform on it.
Let's see, you're right. I don't see any waiter's uniform listed.
In other words, the uniform disappeared before the police showed up.
If the police didn't confiscate it, who could have taken it?
It was Asai-kun, right? You!
No, not Asai. He did steal things from you, true, but he wasn't doing it to harass you. It was just after some cash. Your wallet and CDs make sense, but your uniform wouldn't have been worth anything.
Well, then who did it? Who did it? I'll kill him!
Oh, you mean the murderer took it?
Exactly. The criminal wanted to make it look like somebody else committed the crime, so they stole the waiter's uniform and changed into it. And then as soon as somebody came by, they hid their face and ran out the back exit.
Is that true? So you're saying the person who stole Imagawa's uniform and fled the scene is the real criminal?
Yeah.
And who might that be?
The real criminal is... Dun dun dun! This is cool, man. It's you. Yes, this is the only person who could have been. Oh, is it voice acted? Fuck, let's do it.
桐生さん、それではその人物の名前を教えてください。6年前、小田さんを殺し、明智さんに罪をかぶせた事件の真犯人とは一体。犯人はお前だ。
うまいな。
木下優子、お前が小田を殺した真犯人だ。
何？ Oh shit! The hell! Oh my god! They harsing their full Phoenix right there.
I can't believe it.
What?
Yuko killed Oda-san?
Interesting theory, but why would I kill Oda-san? I didn't have any reason to do anything like that.
Yeah, Yuichi Akechi's motive was Usame-san's relationship with Oda-san. Exactly how are Yuko-san and Oda-san connected.
He's saying to prove Yuko and Oda knew each other somehow. Let's see. Sai's testimony. Oda was dating somebody at the time of the murder. Somebody who used to work as a waitress at Cafe Alps.
What? Is that true?
Yeah, and her last name was Saito. Saito? That's Yuko's maiden name. I heard you worked at this cafe until just before the time of the murder.
Yuko-san and Oda-san were dating?
I didn't know that.
Yuko-san, is that true?
I don't know if to answer that.
Yuko. If Oda-san was dating Yuko-san, then Usami wasn't the only one cheating. Oda was cheating too. And that means Yuko-san also had a motive to kill Oda-san.
So anyone with a motive is a killer. You haven't done anything but hypothesize.
Exactly. You've only talked about possibilities. Do you have any conclusive evidence that she murdered him? Conclusive evidence, like fingerprints. If only something with Yuko's fingerprints on it. Oh, her business card. This is the evidence.
Is that my business card?
This business card has your fingerprints on it, and also mine, but whatever. We should be able to compare the prints on this card to the ones on the murder weapon. Give me that business card. Let's check it out right now.
You finished analyzing the prints of the car. That was fast.
These are Yuko Kinoshida's prints.
And these are the prints on the ashtray.
There.
The print on Yuko-san's business card are the same as the ones on the murder weapon.
I don't believe it.
How do you explain that?
If my prints are on the ashtrays, so what? How does that change anything?
What do you mean?
I ate at the Alps the day of the murder. I must have touched the ashtray while I was there.
She's right. There's no crime in touching an ashtray. She's just a customer.
No, Yuko's lying. I should call her out on it. That's right. There's no record of her coming to the Cafe Alps that day. No, you're lying.
What the hell are you talking about?
There's no record of you coming to the cafe the day of the murder. Right, Detective Maeda?
He's right. We had Cafe Alps employees watch all the security tapes, and they gave statements that no other cafe employees, former or otherwise, visited the cafe that day. Right, Kinoshita-san?
That's right. I've seen Yuko-san's face before, so I wouldn't notice she was on those tapes. She definitely wasn't. Which means you didn't come to Cafe Alps on the day of the murder as a customer. So why were your fingerprints on the ashtray then?
Fine, maybe it wasn't on the day of the murder. It might be the day before. It's not that big of an issue.
Nope. You had to have been there on the day of the murder. You weren't a customer. You were the real murderer.
Huh?
The only people who could have had prints on the murder weapon were those who visited the day of the murder.
And how did you come to that?
And now for the coup de grace. Just something to prove when the prints of the murder weapon were made. The florist's testimony. The ashtrays here are cleaned every day, but your prints are still on the murder weapon. That means you had to have been here on the day of the murder.
But
The day of the murder, a customer dropped the ashtray, chipping it. Yuichi Akechi saw the chipped ashtray and instead of washing it, decided to throw it away. Since you couldn't have come to the cafe as a customer that day, there was only one time you could have left your prints on the ashtray. You did after Akechi dropped the ashtray in the locker room when he witnessed Usami cheating on him with Oda. Sometime after Akechi left, and before Kinoshita came to check up on him, you entered the locker room and murdered Oda. Then you put on Imagawa's uniform and went out the back. Isn't that right?
Yuko-san, so Kiryu-san said true. It'll only get worse if you stay quiet.
shut up! I told you I didn't do it.
I give up. Yuko, I'm putting an end to this.
What?
Do you know something, Kinoshita-san? I knew you came to the cafe that day, Yuko.
What? How?
I could smell you. It was very faint, but I could smell your perfume all around the crime scene.
No way.
That's why they brought that up earlier. Why didn't you say this earlier? I've been in love with Yuko ever since we worked together. That's why I knew the scent of her perfume the minute I smelled it. Sometime after the murder, I happened to run into her again. Eventually we started dating. One day I brought up the murder and her face went white. She felt quiet and avoided commenting on anything. That's when I was sure Yuko had been there on the day of the crime.
Well, I'll be.
but I still didn't know exactly what that meant. Or, I should say, I didn't want to know what that meant. When I found Kiryu-san was looking into that old crime, I decided to keep it all a secret. But now Yuichi Akechi has suffered 6 years for a crime he didn't commit, all because I didn't say anything. It's all my fault. If I'd just spoken up, none of this would have happened.
Gee, Kinoshita-san. Golly gee, you ass!
さあ、もう言い逃れはできないぜ。
I will fight a lady.
今一度尋ねます。あなたが小田さんを殺したんですか？
そうよ。私がやったのよ。
He deserved to die!
You fucking demon. Your crocodile tears won't save you here. You're going to hell where you belong.
Well, you give a statement that Yuichi Akechi is innocent.
Yes. Kechi-san had nothing to do with the murder.
Yuko, how could you have done such a thing? Was it really just because Oda-san was cheating?
Of course that's what it was about. He said he was going to marry me.
事件が起こった日、あの日は彼の小田さんの誕生日だった。だから私は彼を驚かそうと思ってプレゼントを持ってお店に向かったの。もうお店も閉まっている時刻だったから裏口から入ってロッカールームに向かったわ。でもそこで見たのは他の女と浮気してる彼の姿だった。私はとっさに身を引いて隠れた。落ち着いて目の前で何が起きてるのか理解しようと努めたわ。そのすぐ後に明智さんがやってきた。明智さんはロッカールームの中を覗いて小田さんと宇佐美さんの浮気現場を目撃すると手に持っていた灰皿を落とし小田さんに掴みかかっていったわ。言い争うような声が聞こえた後すぐに宇佐美さんがロッカールームから出てきて裏口から店の外へ出て行ったわ。すぐに明智さんも宇佐美さんの後を追って店の外へ出て行ってしまった。明智さんと宇佐美さんが出て行った後私はロッカールームの中へ入っていった。小田さんは私の姿を見てすごいびっくりしたみたいだったけど浮気がバレたことが
Oh, smart move there, guy.
開き直って別れ話を切り出してきたわ。宇佐美と一緒になるつもりだから別れてくれ。
That was the last thing he ever said.
その言葉を聞いた途端完全に頭に
So
血が上っ
red.
ちゃって
Red as
気がつ
blood.
いたら近くに落ちてた灰皿で小田さんを殴っていたわ。それからは桐生さんが言った通りよ。私はロッカーにあった制服に着替えてわざと裏口の前で誰かが来るのを待っていた。少しして誰かが客席の方からやってきたから顔を見られないようにして裏口から出て行った。
I guess it was technically Imagawa's uniform anyway, so they would have assumed it was a male
疑
employee.
いがかからないだろうって思ったわ。
Several years passed. We're into Kinoshita-san and we eventually got married. I started selling things as a hobby, and it soon turned into a business. Before I knew it, it grew into a large company. It's been 6 years since that day, and my life's been going so well. I can't believe the truth came out now of all times.
Yuko-san, did you ever think what it felt like for Akechi-san to bear these false charges? What it felt like to be knocked down to rock bottom and have his freedom stolen from him these past 6 years? And think what would have happened if we hadn't revealed the truth just now. And think what would have happened if we hadn't revealed the truth just now. How many more years would he have suffered? Only the person who took Akechi-san's freedom away can give it back. You need to turn yourself in. Testify in front of a court and pay for your crimes.
Can I escort you to the station?
Yes.
Yuko, I'll be right here waiting for you when you get back.
Masaru, thank you.
Die! Smash him in with an ashtray.
Extra, extra! Guilty criminal, 6-year-old murder turns herself in. The man originally accused of the crime now stands to be acquitted in a new trial.
Damn, this works fast. It's been a many days. Oh shit, I got things to do. What am I doing digging around here?
I was wrong about the media. I thought you just went from one person to the next looking for gossip. I didn't think you cared about the people in your articles. I thought you just forgot about them the second they left your pages. But you've been worrying about my brother this whole time. You've improved his innocence. There are just people in the media. And if it was all your fault, thank you so much for helping him.
Nozomi-san.
I also have to apologize for the way I treated you. I want to give you a reward for helping me get a reach out for my brother.
You don't owe me anything. As much as I hate to admit it, I didn't do anything on this one. Proving your brother's innocence was all the work of Kiryu-san here.
Hell yeah, it was. Give me my reward.
I certainly don't deserve any reward from you.
What are you talking about? You did what a real journalist is supposed to do.
What do you mean?
Sure, you wrote an article saying Akechi was a murderer, but now you've written an article clearing his name. Isn't that the way a real journalist is supposed to resolve things?
Sure, but I won't let this be the end of it. I'll continue to follow the truth until the day I put down my pen. That's my duty as a reporter.
I'll be cheering you on.
Damn, that was a great sub-story. Holy shit. That meant one of the best ones I played. Damn, 200,000 yen too, and 20,000 experience. Where's my reward? I guess my reward was the money. I was making an item. No, nothing popped up. Moan, where are you at? Do I need to refresh the map? No? Nani? Where you at, dude? Yeah, that was a really good one, though. Holy shit. That was fun.
They should make an entire Yakuza-esque game around detectiving and looking for clues and shit. Unfortunately, as far as I know, that game doesn't exist and never will. Oh well. One can dream, right?
Okay, apparently I have to go to the HLA again to do this.
Which is weird because there's no indication, right? I've done all the sub-stories.
Yes. I've done every other sub-story. I've done all the Hitman missions. I've done all Minamita's training. So I think I should be good. Hey, there we go.
Do you know a man named Minamita? He's actually calling himself Dr. Minamita.
Yeah, I know him.
Oh, you do?
What about him?
While we were collecting information on the hitmen, the name Minamita came up.
I mean, Minamita is one of the hitmen.
Well, no, but
come on, what's wrong?
I came across his name while we were hunting for information on a mysterious man named Amon.
Yeah, sorry, here we go.
This Amon seems to be a hitman himself. Apparently works for some mysterious organization, and people say that if he targets you, you're as good as dead.
I fought him 8 billion times already.
Actually, before we found Arase-san was the man behind the Reapers, we thought Amon was their ringleader.
Oh my god! So did I!
We keep running into walls. Minamita is the only solid lead we could get. He was the president of a video game company that went bankrupt.
Sega. Oh wait, how was Minamita connected to Amon?
We're not sure, but based on the information we've gathered, it seems you become one of Amon's targets. We're certain Minamita is linked to Amon, so he's a friend of yours. Please be very careful.
Got it. Could the Minamita I know be linked to Amon?
That sounds crazy, but
Boogie's info seems solid. Still, Minamita hasn't been acting strangely. I'll just have to see how things turn out. Oh, there it is. The final sub-story, which is actually not at the end, weirdly enough. Boogie says Amon and Minamita are connected somehow. I better go talk to Minamita. It's time, guys. At last. All right, how am I doing here? I've got a decent number of healing items. I've got this thing, which I'm actually going to hold off on. I'm going to hold off on using this. Unless I absolutely have to, all right? Because this is insanely busted, all right? This is some insane bullshit. So let's go ahead and just give it the old college try before we resort to full-on cheese here. I think this might be the first time I've ever actually gotten all the heat actions in a Yakuza game, though. I think it's actually, weirdly enough, despite this game having, I think, even more than a lot of the other games I played in terms of just, like, its side content, I think this is probably the most side content I've actually ever done. Like, I definitely haven't gotten this many completion points in the other Yakuza games. Except for the minigames. The minigames are always the worst ones, though. Especially for this one with, like, games like darts and pool being as busted as they are in this. That'd be a fucking nightmare to try to get. There's Mahjong, though. I haven't even tried Mahjong here. Oh, wait. No, wait, yeah, I did. I actually have some points here already. Look at all the other ones I haven't tried, which a lot of it's the gambling shit that I'm like, fuck it, no. I don't want to play Koi, damn it. Mina.
Ah, Kiryu-kun. Good to see you. I've come to play.
That's right. What's going on?
I'm sorry, Kiryu-san, but it's like I've been hiding from you.
What's that?
The truth is that I'm on the run. Not from a loan shark or anything. No. The man pursuing me is much worse. And I knew about you before you ever came to try my invention.
How so? The man pursuing me, he told me about you, and he's the one who commissioned the creation of this machine.
You're talking about Amon, aren't you?
You knew the whole time, and you still played along. That's incredible.
What does Amon commissioning this machine have to do with me?
This machine was created with a single purpose in mind: defeat Kazuma Kiryu, you. Amon visited my office approximately 1 year ago, requesting that I build a special machine for him. He brought with him a number of attaché cases filled with cash. I refused at first, but our newly released YF7 was a smash hit, and as a result, I had more cash than I could possibly spend. But then, he showed me his blueprints. They were astounding.
Blueprints for what?
A truly incredible machine. It uses a person's experiences to enact battles within their mind, with authenticity that rivals reality itself. I could scarcely believe it. He called it the Oculus Rift.
Oh, it all makes sense now.
It was a dream come true. Build a revolutionary machine and get paid to do it. I'm not one for mysticism, but Amon had what could only be described as a foreboding aura about him. The scars all over his body didn't help either. Naturally, I couldn't refuse. Still, I deliberated for 3 sleepless nights until I finally agreed. But that Amon, he's a more formidable man than I ever imagined.
In what way?
Amon played the first prototype I produced. I've never seen anyone fight like that. It was incredible. As I watched Amon play, the game generated locations from all over the world. And his myriad opponents were all ages, races, and creeds. He slaughtered each of them. Think about what kind of life he must have led to meet and kill all those people. It's chilling.
That's all the machine did. It's just a training tool then, isn't it?
I thought so at first, too. When he commissioned me, I assumed he just wanted to use it to train himself. It wasn't until he gave me the plans for the additional feature that its true purpose became clear.
What?
It contains a kind of feedback system.
What's that?
You've already experienced it. It analyzes the techniques of your opponents and it helps you integrate them into your own mind. Amon wants to use it to learn the techniques of one particular opponent, you.
So his abilities I learned, they didn't just come through to me through inspiration.
Not quite.
What do you mean, not quite?
According to the blueprints, the player should only be able to learn techniques used by their opponents. But you have learned techniques seemingly independent of the opponents you faced. It's baffling. You have somehow pushed the machine beyond its programming. You defy explanation, Kazuma Kiryu. The human race is full of wonders.
Why'd you decide to run from Amon?
One of the virtual opponents Amon fought was a man he had hired to do a job for him, and who he murdered once the job was done. I realized he'd eventually kill me too. Besides, my passion is creating entertainment. The machine Amon commissioned for me to build was only going to bring more suffering into the world. I realized I had made a terrible mistake when I agreed to help him. He's a monster in a human skin. Among the opponents Amon had fought, 2 had given him trouble. One was an old man, and the other was you.
Oh! One must have been Kamaki, and then me.
When I inquired as to who you were, he just grimaced and said, Kazuma Kiryu. You were one of the only ones who could stand up to Amon. You were the one he built the machine to defeat. If I could somehow find you. I knew from the simulation that Amon had fought you twice in Kamurocho.
And I guess also once in the past. Actually, technically, Jomo was... I fought Sawamura in Yakuza 0, right? Yeah. Majima fought Joamon. And also, you guys did tell me, by the way, the bull ring was where I fought Amon in Yakuza 0, so I was right about that. I thought so.
Kamurocho was packed with people. I thought I might be able to escape both Amon and my creditors there, and I'd have a chance at meeting you as well. I recognized you the moment I laid eyes on you. It was exhilarating meeting you in the flesh. You're a legend, Kazuma Kiryu.
Don't you think that Amon knows about this place by now?
No, I'm certain that he doesn't know I'm here. He must not find out I'm in Kamurocho.
Too late. We both have the call. The time has come, and so have I, at last.
Amon!
What? Your time has come, Kazuma Kiryu. It's been a long time, Amon. What do you want with me? The Amon Clan does not look kindly on defeat. Defeat is death. Those who are defeated forfeit their right to live. But I have survived the unsurvivable. I have been cleansed by death. And I am still alive, Kazuma Kiryu. I am still alive. The words hate and loathing do not begin to describe my contempt for you. The first step to victory is to know thy enemy, and I know everything about you. Your phone number, your friends, the people you died to protect. And getting that information was a trivial matter. What? Thank you for your help in collecting data on Kiryu, Dr. Mita.
But I did no such thing.
Ah, but you did. While you were snoring like a drunken sow, I extracted the machine's log data. I'm an assassin, Doctor. I know how to avoid waking the soon dead.
Ha! The log data? That won't do you any good without my invention. You can't use the feedback system without it.
Don't be a fool, Mita. Who gave you the plans for the machine in the first place? It's not your invention, it's mine. And of course, I've already built one.
What? Then why don't you bother having me make one?
Simple. It was a test. I had to see if the technology would work on ordinary people. But you surprised me, Mita.
Ah,
You're surprisingly skilled at hiding as well.
wow, there's actually a lot going on with this Amon quest here. Usually it's just like, hey, Amon's over here. Go beat him up. Okay. And I'm done.
The day you left was the day I had planned to kill you off. Now listen to me, Kazuma Kiryu. I hold your fate in my hands. Do you understand what that means? I have the information and the ability to make everyone you care about die before your eyes. Mwahaha! Amon! What do you want? It's simple. I want your life. Put any ideas of merely surrendering to me out of your mind. I want to watch you struggle, Kazuma Kiryu, to fight tooth and nail and up until the very moment I crush you. I know all of your skills as well as those countless other hardened killers. You could never hope to defeat me. Mwahaha! I will wait for you at the mountainside Coliseum where we will not be disturbed. I've sent a map to your cell phone. The area is completely deserted at night. Wait for nightfall, and then come. Amon. I don't need you to answer, Kiryu. Listen well. If you fail to come, one person you love will die every month. If you would rather live with that guilt, sadness, and fear, you're welcome to. But know that once everyone you love is gone, I'll come after every person who has ever known you. I will snuff out the life of one person every month until your flame too finally gutters out.
damn, this guy really hits my ass.
I'm sorry for helping Kiryu-san. I had no idea what he was planning.
It's not your fault. This is who Amon is.
Well, what are you going to do? How can you fight that monster? He knows everything you do.
You heard what he said. I have no choice.
Well, I wish you Godspeed, Kiryu-san. Remember, this isn't a game. If you lose, it's over. You better go prepared. Not that I should have to tell you that.
I know.
I'll wait for you, Kiryu-san. Bring me good news.
I will. I will. I better take a taxi to where Amon is. To show the driver the map he sent me.
Damn, yeah, there's a lot of build for this one. No one's just like, seriously. I heard Amon's in an alley. Go get him, okay? But this time is the time. Probably not the last time, but it is the time where I will fight him. And probably get my ass beat. Let's be honest, this is fucking Yakuza 3, okay? These guys love to block. This guy's gonna block literally everything, I bet. I'm probably gonna need that sweet fucking heat cheese to even have a chance at him, but I'm gonna try, okay? I'm gonna try doing this a legit way. I'm just gonna wait for him to do like 80% of my health in like one attack. Mountainside Coliseum.
Have I been here before?
Is this the bull ring again? Sure looks like it. Amon, show yourself!
Welcome, Kazuma Kiryu. How was the trip here? Enjoy the scenery.
Enough of the chatter. I have some questions for you.
Oh?
You don't seem to kill for business or even pleasure. So what do you hope to gain by killing me? What are your plans if you do beat me? I want answers, Amon! Are you still hell-bent on fighting to the death?
That's what you want to ask? How naive. What does a dead man care about the future? But I'll answer you regardless. The essential nature of living creatures is to tear each other down. One cannot live without taking another's life. In fact, it's the core of our very being. We of the Amon Clan see our mission as the pursuit and mastery of this vocation. It's also our personal mandate, as we seek to become the most powerful life forms on Earth. From birth, we're placed among carnage and forced to kill or be killed. Our skills are honed not to stroke a petty ego, but to survive another day on the battlefield. Defeat, for us, means the end of our lives. Thus, if we wish to take another breath, and others must be snuffed out. The only good is life, the only evil, death. However, there is the one thing our clan considers a worse evil than death, and that's for the defeated to live on in his weakness, or her. His or her weakness. Their works, too. Kazuma Kiryu, you defeated me, yet you left me clinging to a miserable existence. Your act of allowing me to live is folly and a mortal sin in the eyes of my clan. In my eyes, you, Kazuma Kiryu, are the strongest life form. As long as you remain, I cannot truly be complete. And that is the answer to your questions.
Alright, I think I understand. You just want to beat my ass. Well, I'm going to beat your ass. But I say your line of thinking is way off.
What do you mean?
You claim killing is your clan's mandate,
And if that's your only motivation, someone else's ideology, then you're no better than an animal.
なんだと
What? Nandito. That was the voice I was expecting. You may insist on taking life, but I insist on protecting it. On living without running away. That's the mandate that was taught to me. I actually like this one. It has a bit more, like, going with it than just simply fighting him. It's like a fucking shonen. Let's do this. I was wondering how you'd respond. Everything you said is completely incomprehensible, but don't take it personally. Behold. I think we've done enough philosophizing. Words will not suffice here. Only the clash of muscle and bone can determine our fate here. You won't escape me alive. Very well. I require no response from you. Prepare yourself. Kazuma Kiryu! Here we go.
Oh my god, does he have 2 fucking lightsabers?
Oh my god, he does!
Oh, uh-oh. Oh, and that fucking hell.
Okay, I think I better, bring my A game here. Let's go.
Oh yeah, just block everything, that's fine.
Ah! Ah! Come here. Oh fuck, this music's getting real. Let's go. Ah! Come on, give me that hate action. Taste the power of my dragon sticks, you bitch. Damn it, why can't I get twin lightsabers? I've got to rope into this game, I think. Oh boy. That's it. Fuck me. Give me that sweet heat action. Come on. Let's go.
What the fuck?
Oh god, he's got guns now.
What? My sword broke! Oh, okay. All my weapons just, oh my god.
No, the bullshit happens. Ah!
Oh my god. He literally instant breaks all my weapons. Oh, cool.
Okay, time to take that shit off. Shit. Wait. Try this. Try this. Damn it. Do with a move. I saw for a second.
Oh, you fucking bitch.
At least he's not doing the whatever that one move the other gun guy does. Oh man, this music is fucking awesome. Come here. Oh, he didn't give a shit. The Dante. Fuck. Come on, motherfucker. I still see the lightsaber on the ground. It'd be cool if I could pick it up, but don't. Oh my god. 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 It's unlocked. What the hell? Oh my god. What in the fuck is happening? You bitch.
God damn it, man. I hate that he fucking turns around.
Fucking tiger drop him.
Can I think I could actually tiger drop the gunshot, but maybe I can.
What? How the dicks did that hit me?
Okay, get him down to the yellow. Ow!
I can't even get a full combo off on him. What if I could Kamaki parry this? No, let's try to do that. Get up. I don't know if I can. I can Kamaki parry a gun while I'm... Ah. Ow. Ow. Oh, God. See, I just can't even get it. Like, he just dashed away before my full combo even finishes. Fuck. What the hell? Oh, God, he slipped. New face? No? It's funny, he's like slipping. Okay. Didn't switch to a new phase. Okay, almost in the full yellow here. Yeah, there we go. Come on. Damn it. Do the Kamaki parry. Ah! 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 Come on, motherfucker! Ah! Ah! Oh. Ah! 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 Can't Kamaki parry this, but I can definitely tire drop it at least. Ow! Come on. Come on. God, yeah, I just cannot fucking get the Kamaki parry out on him. Come on, you bitch. God, it's like I can't get the fucking damn tiger drop out on him anymore. Come on, you bastard. Oh, God. Come on, I'm almost there, fucker. God, I was getting a bunch of tiger drops on him. Now I can't even pull another one off. Fuck. God. Okay, I'm fucking hitting the block button. Oh, God. Oh my God. Oh my God, please just die. Oh no, I'm all out of fucking shit. I'm all out of healing items. Uh-oh. Oh wait. Wait, no, that was healing. That was them run. I thought that was heat healing. Ah! Holy shit. Okay, that shit should give me like 800 levels. Hurry up and kill me. I told you already. That's not how I do things. Oh, really? Then what if I told you I'll murder every last loved one you hold dear on the condition you leave me alive? I won't let that happen. Then you've got to end it right here. Right now. Just get it over with. That won't happen. Why not? Look, I don't live by your principles. If you want to live by some ancient barbaric code of honor, then fine. You have to come at me again when you're stronger. And there's no need to get innocent people involved. I'll take you head on whenever you want and win. That's all I have to say. All right then, I'm leaving. No, no, Kiryu-san. And I'm back. And that's what happened. I'm back. Oh my God, he said the thing. This is absolutely... I fucking knew it. I knew this guy looked just like fucking Christopher Lloyd. I fucking knew it. These guys knew. They fucking knew. It's like Christopher Lloyd and that old man from Yakuza 0 had a baby. An old baby. Great Scott!
You beat him, so is Amon dead?
No, he's still alive.
You idiot, he's gonna kill me now! What?
Kiryu-san, you let him live, he'll just come after you again.
Maybe. But I don't plan to let him turn me into a murderer. Besides,
Besides,
if he does come back, I could just beat him again.
you are an amazing man, Kazuma Kiryu. Really are some kind of, what do you say, experienced beast.
Watch who you're calling a beast.
Oh, no, it wasn't me. That's what Amon called you.
What do you mean by that?
He said that your great strength is your ability to build off your experiences to make yourself stronger at an almost preternatural rate. I suppose that made you a beast in Amon's eyes. After watching you fight in IF7, I'm starting to understand what he was talking about. In any case, I'm glad everything worked out. I doubt Amon will be back anytime soon, and maybe now my life can get back to normal too.
What do you plan to do now?
The president of a game company has been chasing me for some time, trying to get me to sign up with them. They say they want to make this Yakuza 3 game about some dude with sideburns. I don't know, it's not stupid. I'm finally in a position where I can take him up on it. It's a small company, but I'm ready for a fresh start.
I see.
But till then, I'll be here, at least for a little while longer. Stop by any time. Wouldn't mind watching one of your performances again either. Nah.
Alright, just might do that. Wonder if we'll see this guy in later games or not. Sub-story completionist! I did it! I did it! What percentage of people get this one? Ultra rare, 3.3%. Haha! I am a god!
Congratulations, Kazuma. You've completed all the sub-stories. Can't help but get involved in everything that happens around you, can you? There was a fucking ton of them in this game. All right, talk to Bob.
Sweet! I did it, guys! Woo! Once again, we have completed every sub-story in a fucking Yakuza game. Because we are all mad lads. Every one of us. Let's see what Bob gives me from this shit.
But yeah, that fight was tough, but it wasn't too bad. I think the fact that I managed to actually get some tire drops on him once he started to attack me. Though weirdly enough, I could only get it in that first part. Like I got like 3 or 4 in a row. Oh, come on, man. And then I couldn't get it to happen again, no matter what I did. I mean, it was a tough fight, but like, I don't know. I've read it. It wasn't quite as bullshit once he started like doing the physical attacks. I actually thought it got easier at the end, weirdly enough. And I didn't even have to use my, my unlimited heat action, items. I thought for sure I would. I was like, this is probably me to fucking requires some supreme cheese to beat. But it wasn't awful. I've definitely had harder. I'm trying to think exactly what I thought was the hardest Amon fight. I remember Kiwami 1's being pretty fucking hard. I think Kiwami 2's was actually not that bad, if I remember correctly. I think actually that Kiwami 2's might have been the easiest one. Kiwami 1's was pretty fucking hard, and I remember Yakuza 0's for both Majima and Kiryu being hard as fuck. I remember in particular with Kiryu's, the guy just kept shooting fucking bazookas at you, and you had to like, and they just stunned you. It was so bullshit. And I thought he was gonna start doing that here. He kind of was, but it wasn't like, it was like he kicked me away. Though the fact that he broke my weapons did kind of show that, okay, well, I can't rely on weapon cheese. I don't remember any of the Amons in previous games having that ability. But to be fair, some of the weapons weren't doing a ton against him. All right, what do I got? The golden pistol? The golden gun? Oh my God. Oh my God. This unusual pistol never runs out of bullets. Oh my God, I got the golden and unlimited gun from fucking GoldenEye. Or every James Bond game. Oh my God, and with this, holy shit. Holy fucking shit, dude. And it does 800 damage. Wow. You just want to fuck some dudes up? Yeah, dude, let's go fuck some dudes up. Let's go find some dudes and shoot them with my super gun. And then I get an item that can literally probably break the rest of the game in half. I mean, it probably will do like a quarter of the damage or something to fucking bosses, but I mean, that's still way more than any other weapon's gonna do, and this thing is literally unlimited. Damn, did I ever get a golden gun? I feel like I did at some point, but I don't know if I got it in Kiwami 1 or 2. I think I remember getting the golden gun in Yakuza 0, though I can't remember what the requirements were. Maybe it was for being a Amon as well. Damn! All right. I want to find, dude, I gotta test this shit out, man. Now this is a reward, all right? This is a fucking reward. Oh, you picked the wrong day, man. You picked the wrong fucking day. I mean, the right day for me, but the wrong for you. Bye! Bye! Kiryu never killed anybody! He never killed anybody! What's it like to have all that power?
Oh, that fucking power. Thanks for your dry plastic shin guards. This is always what I wanted. Now I am actually a god, and I love it. I fucking love it.
Well, all right, guys. This seems like a good place to end things here for now. Don't worry. I'm not going to use the super gun on the final boss of the game. Come on. You guys know me. I don't do that. All right. I want it to be at least a relatively engaging fight and not just be like, all right, run in there, golden gun, I win. But it is a pretty cool reward. And hey, if I run into any more just regular thugs, I sure as fuck I'm going to use it on them, all right? I don't have time for that shit anymore. I'm just going to shoot them with my golden gun and be on my merry demon way.
But next episode could potentially be the last one. I don't know. It kind of depends how long the rest of the game goes for, you know, how much more main story we have. But this is the last chapter, so it very well could be. But I hope that you guys enjoy this episode. Thank you guys for your patience. I hope you enjoy those sub-stories. And overall, I would still say I think the sub-stories, for the most part, were really pretty damn good in this game, even though there were still quite a few duds, quite a few scam ones as well, that really did like make it the majority of it. For how many there were in this game, I was surprised by the quality of the good ones, you know, because I would still say the majority were good. I'd still say at least good 60 to 70% were like good, but there were still quite a few like ones. But I am glad I checked them out. I did have a lot of fun. In particular, I think that last one we did with the Phoenix Wright-esque detectiving was actually one of the best ones. That shit was fucking amazing. I loved that one. But if you did, please leave a like and a favorite. It really does help me out. And subscribe if you're not already. Become Picky Penguin aboard this LP, where the days are always sunny and the vids are always funny. And as always, guys, till next time, stay classy.